The last of August light. Nothing on the calendar tonight. Woke up to a cooler room, first time in a while. Fan still turning in the corner, out of style. Apricot and yogurt in a chip blue bowl. Summer's getting quieter, I can feel it go. Screen door and a paper fan, radio turned down. Sunday moving like a boat that doesn't want to drown. Apricot Sunday, going soft and slow. Sun's a little kinder than a week ago. I don't need to hold it, I don't need to keep. Let the summer loosen while I'm half asleep. Apricot Sunday, sweet and almost gone. Everything is easy when there's nothing going on. Laundry on the balcony is dry before the noon. Someone's kid is practicing the same 4 bars of tune. Bicycle bells fading down the alleyway. Nothing here is urgent, nothing wants to stay. Ice cubes in the barley tea, clicking like a bell. This is how a summer says farewell. Apricot Sunday, going soft and slow. Sun's a little kinder than a week ago. I don't need to hold it, I don't need to keep. Let the summer loosen while I'm half asleep. Apricot Sunday, sweet and almost gone. Everything is easy when there's nothing going on. And if I never do a single thing today, that's a full and honest way to let it slip away. Golden on the tabletop, quiet in my chest. Apricot in afternoon and rest. Apricot Sunday, going soft and slow. Sun's a little kinder than a week ago. I don't need to hold it, I don't need to keep. Let the summer loosen while I'm half asleep. Apricot Sunday, sweet and almost gone. Everything is easy when there's nothing going on. Apricot and slow. Let the summer go. Kettle cool since dawn, amber in the pitcher drawn. Mother's recipe, a bag inside the boiling pot. Left it on the counter till the morning made it cold. Nothing tastes like summer like the thing that isn't sweet. Roasted, dark and honest, cutting through the heat. Condensation drawing rings across the wooden grain. Little wet reminders of a season on the wane. Barely tea, noon, cold glass in my hand. Bitter brown and easy, I don't need it grand. Cicadas getting lazy in the tallest tree. 12 o'clock in August, nobody but me. Barely tea, noon, ice against my teeth. Whole world's moving slower underneath. Neighbor's air conditioner humming out of tune. White shirt on a hanger catching wind inside the room. Rice cooker clicking off a plum inside the bowl. Simple is kinda lunch a person never stole. Newspaper folded twice, the puzzle half undone. Nothing much to answer to but sun. Barely tea, noon, cold glass in my hand. isn't asking me for reasons or excuses. Everything I need is on this little wooden tray. Barley tea and one more lazy day. Barley tea, noon, cold glass in my hand. Bitter, brown and easy, I don't need it grand. Cicadas getting lazy in the tallest tree. 12 o'clock in August, nobody but me. Barley tea, noon, ice against my teeth. Whole world's moving slower underneath. Ooh, cold and brown and slow. Barley tea, hello. Tote bag on my arm, muslin, thin and warm. Shopping list of 4 things written small upon my hand. Soy sauce, eggs and something green. And one thing I forgot. Muslin shirt so thin it lets the afternoon come through. Sun draws every seam of it in white and blue. Supermarket cold enough to make me stall a while, reading every label with a slow and useless smile. Muslin errand, nowhere much to be. 15 minutes out and back is all of me. Rice and eggs and something for the evening pot. That's the whole ambition that I've got. Muslin errand, thin against my skin. Nice to have a reason to go out and come back in. Peaches in a paper tray, marked down half at 4. Bought them like a small event and carried them out the door. Bag against my hip and everything is going right. 2 blocks in the fading heat, a whole day made of light. Neighbor's cat is sprawling like the pavement is a bed. Steps aside for nobody, I go around instead. Muslin errand, nowhere much to be. 15 minutes out and back is all of me. Rice and eggs and something for the evening pot. That's the whole ambition that I've got. Muslin errand, thin against my skin. Nice to have a reason to go out and come back in. And the season's getting shorter, you can smell it after 5. Something like a wood smoke, that means autumn is alive. So I'll take the longer way and let the errand run. Muslin thin against the last of sun. Muslin errand, nowhere much to be. 15 minutes out and back is all of me. Rice and eggs and something for the evening pot. That's the whole ambition that I've got. Muslin errand, thin against my skin. Nice to have a reason to go out and come back in. Nowhere much to be. Muslin, thin and free. Shaved ice on the sun. Green syrup, $2.50 a line. Old machine that groans and turns a block into a cloud. Grandpa in a paper hat who says the total loud. Melon green and glowing like a lamp inside my hand. Sweeter than it needs to be. exactly as it's planned. Sitting on the plastic stool beneath the faded shade. Best 300 yen a person never paid. Melon ice out, green against the sun, cold enough to hurt a little. That's the fun. Spoon it slow and let it melt into a sea. Summer in a paper cup, sweet and free. Melon ice out, running down my wrist. Nothing that I traded, nothing that I missed. Kids come in a wave and then the whole place goes quiet. Radio behind the counter playing something private. Fan up on the ceiling turning slower than my thoughts. Cicada like a kettle, yet the summer never bright. Bottom of the cup is where the syrup makes a pond. Drink it like the last of what I'm fond. Melon ice out, green against the sun, cold enough to hurt a little. That's the fun. Spoon it slow and let it melt into a sea. Summer in a paper cup, sweet and free. Melon ice out, running down my wrist. Nothing that I trade and nothing that I miss. And they'll close it up in September when the heat gives in. Shutters down, the sign comes off, the season packs it in. So I'll take another one and sit here till it's done. Melon green and going with the sun. Melon ice out, green against the sun, cold enough to hurt a little. That's the fun. Spoon it slow and let it melt into a sea. Summer in a paper cup, sweet and free. Melon ice out, running down my wrist. Nothing that I trade and nothing that I miss. Green against the light. Ice, alright. Half a station, half a song. Popsicle melting all along. Radio between two channels where the music goes to blur. Half a horn, a half a voice, a hiss I half prefer. Popsicle is soda flavored, blue against my tongue. Wouldn't stick with something printed, something dumb and young. Kitchen floor is cool enough to sit right down and stay. Nobody's coming home till late today. Popsicle static on the kitchen radio. Half a song from somewhere I will never go. Blue against my fingers and it's dripping to the floor. Nothing's ever tasted like a summer more. Popsicle static, sweet and out of tune. Whole world's just a kitchen in the afternoon. Lose a fortune on the stick, it says to try again. Held it up and read it twice and laughed at nothing. Then dial it half a hair and there's a station coming clear. Turn it back on purpose, I like static in my ear. Freezer door is open and it fogs against the heat. Cold air on my ankles and my feet. Popsicle static on the kitchen radio. Half a song from somewhere I will never go. Blue against my fingers and it's dripping to the floor. Nothing's ever tasted like a summer more. Popsicle static, sweet and out of tune. Whole world's just a kitchen for this the next time it comes round. So I'll sit here on the linoleum and hold on to the sound. Half a song, a wooden stick, a blue and dripping crown, summer static coming down. Popsicle static on the kitchen radio. Half a song from somewhere I will never go. Blew against my fingers and it's dripping to the floor. Nothing's ever tasted like a summer more. Popsicle static, sweet and out of tune. Whole world's just a kitchen in the afternoon. Half a song, half a glow. Popsicle and radio. 4 o'clock on the street. White lines and warm concrete. Somebody repainted every crossing on the road. Bright as brand new sneakers on a summer afternoon. Waiting for the signal with my shopping in my arms. Green man starts to walking and the whole town falls in time. Heat above the asphalt makes the far end shiver blue. Everything is ordinary, everything is new. Chalk crosswalk, white against the gray. One small stripe, better time is how I get away. Nowhere I'm supposed to be, no one keeping score. Just the sound of sandals on a sunlit floor. Chalk crosswalk, count them 1 to 10. Cross the street and be a stranger here again. Convenience store is glowing like a lighthouse in the day. Ice cream in the basket that I better not delay. Truck driver waves me through before the light has changed. Little bit of kindness that I'll never get to name. Shadow of a wire cuts the pavement into thirds. This is what I mean when I don't have the words. Chalk crosswalk, white against the gray. One small stripe at a time is how I get away. Nowhere I'm supposed to be, no one keeping score. Just the sound of sandals on a sunlit floor. Chalk crosswalk, count them 1 to 10. Cross the street and be a stranger here again. And the summer's almost over, you can hear it in the air. Cicadas dropping out of it like nobody was there. One more crossing, one more block, one more coming home. White lines walking me along. Crosswalk, white against the gray. One small stripe at a time is how I get away. Nowhere I'm supposed to be, no one keeping score. Just the sound of sandals on a sunlit floor. Chalk crosswalk, count them 1 to 10. Cross the street and be a stranger here again. White against the gray. One stripe at a time today. Shutter shops in a row, faded pink and orange glow. Shopping street that's older than the buildings on the hill. Awning striped and sorbet, half of them gone still. Fish shop and a knife shop and a place that fixes shoes. Radio from 19-something playing something blues. Light comes through the canvas and it paints me strawberry. Walking through a lozenge of the sweetest company. Sorbet on it, pink above the street. Color is closing early. 3 loaves on the shelf. Woman bear insists that I should take one for myself. Grocer with a transistor and a fan across his back. Melon in the window like a jewel on a rack. Sound of shutters rolling down. A summer signing off. Slowest evening anyone could want. Sorbet on in pink above the street. Color in the pavement and the people that I meet. Nobody's in a hurry when the light is candy thin. Everybody, somebody who's lived here. Sorbet on an orange, pink and gold. Nothing here is new, and nothing here is old. In a year or two, some of these doors will close for good. Somebody will tell me that I loved it while I could. So I walk it twice tonight and let the colors run. Sorbet awning, holding up the sun. Sorbet awning, pink above the street. Color in the pavement and the people that I meet. Nobody's in a hurry when the light is candy thin. Everybody, somebody who's lived here. Sorbet on an orange, pink and gold. Nothing here is new, and nothing here is old. Pink above the street. Sorbet slow and sweet. Plastic and it's old, turning slow, a little cold. Bought it at the hardware store the summer I moved in. Powder blue and rattling a little bin. A friend turned his face across the room like someone looking out. Ruffles up the paperbacks and settles all my doubt. Ribbon tied around the cage so I can watch it fly. Cheapest little weather underneath the sky. Powder blue fan turning left to right. Combing through the curtains, combing through the light. Every 7 seconds I get cool again. Waiting for it like a kid waits for the rain. Powder blue fan, humming in the heat. Small and blue and faithful at my feet. Won't be long before I fold it, wrap the cord and put it up. Autumn's in the corner and it's holding out a cup. But for now it's working and the ribbons dancing high. Little blue machine that makes a summer sky. Book across my stomach and my eyes about to close. Best kind of nothing that a person knows. Powder blue fan turning left to right. Combing through the curtains, combing through the light. Every 7 seconds I get cool again. Waiting for it like a kid waits for the rain. Powder blue fan, humming in the heat. Small and blue and faithful at my feet. And the sound of it is half the reason that I stay. White noise with the wobble that has kept the year at bay. Turn it down to 1 and let it whisper while I doze. Powder curtains combing through the light. Every 7 seconds I get cool again, waiting for it like a kid waits for the rain. Powder blue fin, humming in the heat. Small and blue and faithful, at my feet. Left and right and low. Powder blue and slow. North side of the lane, plaster cool as rain. Old white wall that never sees a single hour of sun. Plaster gone a little green where all the rain is run. Cats have found us, so have I. We take it in a row. Coolest strip of nothing that a hot street's got to show. Hand against the surface and it's cold as a coin. Whole streets an oven, and this is where I go. Plaster shade on the cool north wall. 20 steps of winter in a summer after all. Lean into the shadow and I let it hold me up. Colder than the ice cubes in a paper cup. Plaster shade stripe across the day. Everything I need is out the sun's way. Ivy up the corner where the drain is always leaked. Bicycle against it with the chain that always squeaked. Someone painted numbers here and maybe 59. Ghost of them still showing through the whitewash and the lime. Truck goes by, stirs a little dust up in the light, and the lane goes quiet as a night. Plaster shade on the cool north wall. 20 steps of winter in a summer after all. Lean into the shadow and I let it hold me up. Colder than the ice cubes in a paper cup. Plaster shade stripe across the day. Everything I need is out the sun's way. And knock it down in autumn for a lot with room for cars. Nobody will notice it the way that no one notices stars. So I'll take my 20 steps of cold and count them while I make plaster shade across the hottest day. Plaster shade on the cool north wall. 20 steps of winter in a summer after all. Lean into the shadow and I let it hold me up. Colder than the ice cubes in a paper cup. Plaster shade, the stripe across the day. Everything I need is out the sun's way. Cool against the wall, plaster. That is all. Hose across the stone, copper fitting. One and one. Uncle waters down the driveway every day at 5. Old brass nozzle sputtering, the concrete comes alive. The smell of wet cement is half of what I mean by home. Steam comes off the paving like the day is letting go. Rainbow in the spray if you can stand in the right place. Half a second's miracle across my face. Copper sprinkler, rainbow on the drive, cooling down the evening, keep across it and he checks his on tight. 20 summers he has done it, and I hope he does one more. Copper and a rainbow at the door. Copper sprinkler, rainbow on the drive, cooling down the evening, keeping August alive. Little bit of water is a little bit of grace. Everything is softer in a water place. Copper sprinkler, hiss against the heat. Coldest, kindest sound along the street. Rainbow on the stone. Copper, warm and warm. Stand still in my shoe. Sea glass, green and blue. Went down to the water on the last hot day of all. Nobody was swimming and the lifeguard chair was gone. Found a piece of bottle that the ocean sanded soft, green as a traffic light and older than my thoughts. Put it in my pocket where it clicked against my keys. Carried home a summer that I couldn't see. See, glass pocket, green and warm and small. Something that the water didn't want at all. 20 years of tumbling to make it kind to hold. Nothing beautiful was ever born that bold. See, glass pocket, cool against my hand. Something the ocean turned to something I understand. Beach umbrellas folded and the shack has closed its door. Footprints in the wet part and there won't be many more. Sawed across the railing where the wind has done its work. Bus stop, timetable flapping like a shirt. Sun goes flat and orange on the far end of the bay. Everything is finished for the day. See, glass pocket, green and warm and small. Something that the water didn't want at all. 20 years of tumbling to make it kind to hold. Nothing beautiful was ever born that bold. See, glass pocket, cool against my hand. Something the ocean turned to something I understand. And I'll keep it in the dish beside the door until it's spring. Little green reminder of a small forgotten thing. Summer doesn't end, it just gets smoother as it goes. Green and worn and quiet, I suppose. See, glass pocket, green and warm and small. Something that the water didn't want at all. 20 years of tumbling to make it kind to hold. Nothing beautiful was ever born that bold. See, glass pocket, cool against my hand. Something the ocean turned to something I understand. Ooh, green and blue and small. See, glass, that is all. 6:40 in the west. I'm in light the day at rest. 6:40 in the west. I'm in light the day at rest. Color of the evening isn't orange anymore. Something like an almond skin above the hardware store. August dusk arrives a whole 10 minutes earlier now. Little theft you never notice till it takes a bow. Street lights come on humming, one behind the next. whole town lighting up without a text. Almond dusk, the sky goes soft and brown. Everything is quieter with the sun down. Warm along the rooftops, cool along the street too. Temperatures meeting at my feet. Almond dusk, the last of the cold. Summer getting shorter as the evening gets old. Windows going yellow up the side of every block. Somebody's piano and somebody's clock. Bicycle without a light goes ghosting down the hill. Air's got a coolness to it, and it always will. Bats above the wire like a handful of thrown thread. Whole soft hour running through my almond dusk. The sky goes soft and brown. Everything is quieter with the sun down. Warm along the rooftops, cool along the street too. Temperatures meeting at my feet. Almond dusk, the last of the cold. Summer getting shorter as the evening gets old. And I used to think the summer ended all at once one day, but it goes 10 minutes at a time and quietly slips away. So I'll stand here in the almond light until it turns to gray. Let it take the evening, let it stay. Almond dusk, the sky goes soft and brown. Everything is quieter with the sun down. Warm along the rooftops, cool along the street too. Temperatures meeting at my feet. Almond dusk, the last of the cold. Summer getting shorter as the evening gets old. Soft and brown and low. Almond dust don't go. Clouds with an edge tonight. Sandpaper, kind of light. Sky's not smooth this evening. It's got grain along the top, ridged and torn in orange like a thing you couldn't stop. Wind has come from somewhere that has autumn in the seams. First one in the season that has interrupted dreams. Standing on the walkway with my sleeves down for a change. Everything familiar looking strange. Sandpaper sunset, rough and orange gold. Something in the evening that has gotten old. Scratchy at the edges where the clouds have come apart. Beautiful the way that leaving is an art. Sandpaper sunset, dragging on the blue, rubbing all the summer off of me and you. Kids downstairs are getting called in earlier again. Mothers at the windows counting 1 to 9 to 10. Somebody is burning something. I'll be on the rail. Gray smoke going sideways like the ending of a tale. Train goes out across the bridge with all its windows lit, carrying the summer out of it. Sandpaper sunset, rough and orange gold. Something in the evening that has gotten old. Scratchy at the edges where the clouds have come apart. Beautiful the way that leaving is an art. Sandpaper sunset, dragging on the blue, rubbing all the summer off of me and you. And you can't polish made to be this way. Rough is how you know a thing is honest when it's gray. So I'll take the sandpaper and let it do its work. Rub the season down to something dark. Sandpaper sunset, rough and orange coat. Something in the evening that has gotten old. Scratchy at the edges where the clouds have come apart. Beautiful the way that leaving is an art. Sandpaper sunset, dragging on the blue, rubbing all the summer off of me and you. Rough and orange gold, sandpaper going cold. Purple paper thin, lantern letting evening in. Festival was Saturday, they haven't cleared it all. One wisteria lantern hanging crooked on the wall. Purple paper going soft with 3 nights of the dew. Bulb inside it flickering away. Old wiring dew swinging in the alley. When the evening finds a gap, little violet planet on a strap. Wisteria lantern swinging in the lane, left behind on purpose or forgotten just the same. Purple on the pavement and the shadow on the door. Nobody will take it down before it's 4. Wisteria lantern, keep on burning low. Last light of the festival, don't go. Drum stand still is standing with the ropes about his feet. Paper streamers tangled in the wire down the street. Somebody's lost sandal on the step outside the shrine. 2 days after everything and everything is fine. Smell of oil and sugar hanging in the humid air. Ghost of every summer that was there. Wisteria lantern swinging in the lane, left behind on purpose or forgotten just the same. Purple on the pavement and the shadow on the door. Nobody will take it down before it's 4. Wisteria lantern, keep on burning low. Last light of the festival, don't go. And on Thursday they will fold it and it goes back in the shed, wrapped in yesterday's newspaper, sleeping like the dead. But tonight is still up there and swinging in the blue. Purple light for me and you. Wisteria lantern swinging in the lane, left behind on purpose or forgotten just the same. Purple on the pavement and the shadow on the door. Nobody will take it down before it's 4. Wisteria lantern, keep on burning low. Last light of the festival, don't go. Purple thin and low, lantern, don't let go. Latch that never sits, screen door. And if fits. Ivory paint gone yellow on a frame that's older than me. Screen has got a patch on it from 1983. Bangs a little softly if you let it go too fast. Sound that means somebody has come home at last. Moths against the mesh of it are drumming for the light. Whole soft percussion of a summer night. Ivory screen door humming in the dark, letting in the crickets in the far-off bark, keeping out the summer while it lets the summer through. How for all or nothing between me and you. Ivory screen door, breathing with the breeze. Best door in the house is the one that never sees. Kitchen light behind me throws a grid across the yard. Little squares of yellow lying out there on the hearth. Somebody comes walking in, the gravel gives them up, sets their keys down softly, pours a cup ice against the glass, and then the crickets sound again, same as it has been since who knows when. Ivory screen door humming in the dark, letting in the crickets in the far-off bark, keeping out the summer while it lets the summer through. How for all or nothing between me and you. Ivory screen door, breathing with the breeze. Best door in the house is the one that never sees. And we'll shut it in October, and we'll put the glass back in. Silence in the kitchen like a house with thicker skin. So I leave it open longer than I probably should. Ivory and humming, and it's good. Ivory screen door humming in the dark, letting in the crickets in the far-off bark, keeping out the summer while it lets the summer through. Half a ball and nothing between me and you. Ivory screen door, breathing with the breeze. Best door in the house is the one that never sees. Humming in the dark, screen door in the bark. First coat rain all year, gray denim drawing near. Something changed at 8 o'clock. The air went thin and blue. Then the rain came sideways, like it had somewhere to do. Gray as a pair of jeans that somebody has worn to death, taking all the heat out with a single breath. Standing at the doorway with my arms across my chest. First time in 3 months I felt undressed. Gray denim rain coming down at 9, washing off a season that was never really mine. Gutters running loud and all the pavement going black. This is how you know it's not coming back. Gray denim rain, cold against the screen. Everything is rinsing to a different green. Cicadas cut out all at once, like someone pulled a plug. Silence where the sound was, and it hits me like a hug. Somebody's umbrella going by beneath the light. One small yellow circle in the night. Steam comes off the road for maybe half a minute more, and as cool as there's October at my door. Great in the rain, coming down at night, washing off a season that was never really mine. God is running loud and all the pavement going back. This is how you know it's not coming back. Great in the rain, cold against the screen. Everything is rinsing to a different green. And tomorrow it'll be a different country. Out the glass, sweetest in the doorway, and the shorter kind of grass. So I'll stand here in the doorway and I'll let it soak the frame. Great denim rain and I'm to blame. Great denim rain, coming down at 9, washing off a season that was never really mine. God is running loud and all the pavement going black. This is how you know it's not coming back. Great denim rain, cold against the screen. Everything is rinsing to a different green. Coming down at 9, great denim, that's the sign. One left in the pine, last cicada holding the line. All of August they were deafening from 4 until the dark. Whole town underwater in the sound inside the park. Now there's only one of them and he's a little late, singing to a season that has shut the gate. Slower than he was in July, a hitch in every phrase, holding up the ending of the days. Last cicada light, one voice in the trees, singing like there's nobody but him and me. Everything that answered him is finished and gone still. He'll be out there singing till he's had his fill. Last cicada light, thin against the blue. Somebody should tell him that the summer's through. Kids have got their notebooks out, the homework's coming due. Fans are getting wiped down and the windows getting new. Somebody's already put a blanket on the bed. Autumn's in the hallway just ahead, but the pine tree still got one of them out there in the dark, making one last argument, one spark. Last cicada light, one voice in the tree, singing like there's nobody but him and me. Everything that answered him is finished and gone still. He'll be out there singing till he's had his fill. Last cicada light, thin against the blue. Somebody should tell him that the summer's through. And I'll miss it in a week, the way you miss a noisy friend. It's the thing you swore that you'd be glad to see the end. So I'll sit out on the step and let him sing it to the night. One more time, last cicada light, one voice in the tree, singing like there's nobody but him and me. Everything that answered him is finished and gone still. He'll be out there singing till he's had his fill. Last cicada light, thin against the blue. Somebody should tell him that the summer's through. One voice in the pine, last cicada